Welcome to the 19th episode of the Sketchbook Heroes. Also known as the filler episode.
The filler!
So, guys, this episode is going to be a bit about our vision with Sketchbook Heroes. And namely, we're going to talk about YouTube. With me, Ilyas.
And me, Robert.
And together we are... The Sketchbook Heroes! That was the lamest intro, isn't it?
Was it? Yeah.
It feels like we're... Because, okay, let's give you guys some backstory. Oh, you know what? Fuck backstory. Let's just fucking go with the awesome Sketchbook Heroes intro.
Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons, even with beards and tattoos. You know they haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook Heroes, imagination burning. Sketchbook Heroes, Sketchbook Heroes, pick up. Sketchbook Heroes, they all seem to have a neat line. Sketchbook Heroes.
Fuck you.
That's my Arnold impression.
Everybody.
That's how good I am with...
We're going to do that challenge. Though. We're doing that.
I'm Arnold.
How did we not do that? We're so doing that. I don't care what you say. Next week we're doing that challenge. So, fuck that.
Fuck it.
So, welcome back to Sketchbook Heroes. This episode, we're talking YouTube. And mostly like the vision of Sketchbook Heroes and where we're taking it, like, or the upcoming weeks.
Yes.
Prior to this episode, we recorded an episode, or a video, for YouTube that Robert is going to edit because that's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to post it on YouTube within 1-2 weeks. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get it done as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And the video is the left-handed challenge.
The left hand challenge, yes.
Yeah, the left-hand challenge is actually
It sounds so much dirtier than it
Yeah.
is.
Yes. Look, Mom, one-handed.
The stranger.
Yeah. So pretty much, we had some of you guys on Instagram while we were recording it, and you were giving us requests, and then we had to draw that request left-handed. And then you guys, mid-challenge, gave us new sort of requests on the request, so we have to alter it. And I think we can set that up better next time, but I think it's going to be a really good challenge. So thank you, everyone who joined in. Hypnoti, Maddox, Julia Nordlöf, Velusar, Familjen Friberg.
Yeah, oh, nice. You remember.
Shit. Ferami, although you came in at the end and voted for me. Blue!
And everybody else
and
that
everybody
we
else
can't
that
remember.
we can't remember. Thank you so much. Super fun. Like, it was stupid. Although I didn't win, and Robert did.
Woo!
Still super fun.
Yeah, thank you guys for voting black.
Yeah. Except Julia, you voted blue. And I love you for it. So let's drink for that, Julia. So, first of all, thank you all who tune in to Sketchbook Heroes every week, like clockwork.
We love you way too much.
Yeah. You need to keep giving us reviews on iTunes and spreading our thing. Spreading our thing. It really does help us a lot. For every share, retweet, whatever you're doing, you're really helping us out. And iTunes is still the most important one. So if you have some time, pause this, go into iTunes or the podcaster thing, give us a review, please. It's awesome if you support us.
Yes.
And also, if you want stuff, like requests and stuff, go into sketchbookheroes.com. We read them all.
Yes.
We don't always reply, but we do read them.
Yes.
So, to move on to the YouTube thing. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas.
We do.
And we haven't sort of decided on what we want to do, but we're going to talk you through some of them to just give you an insight on what we're thinking.
Yeah. And sort of just the way I phrased it earlier was to involve all you guys into our sort of brainstorming to, help us make the best out of this YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know YouTube is going through this weird little thing now. I don't know. It's sort of, they did what Instagram did.
No!
So something's happened. So all
Okay,
these
damn
super
it.
famous people, they're losing a lot of followers and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't matter because you guys are loyal to us.
Yeah,
I
and
hope.
if you want to find us on YouTube, check out Sketchbook Heroes, and you will find us.
Very easy.
And if you are lazy and don't want to sort of Google search us, if you go to sketchbookheroes.com, you have all the links, like, at the top of the page.
You just click it.
And yeah, and if you're on your phone, it's even easier.
Yeah.
So it's right in your face.
In your face.
And that's how Sketchbook Heroes roll.
Yeah.
So, some ideas of what we want to do on YouTube. One is tutorials.
Yes, and that I think is the most requested, from my side at least, what people want to see.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those requests as well.
Yes. So that's definitely going to happen. I mean, tutorial takes time. People need to know this.
Yeah.
It's not something that you just punch out in a day and then have it finished. It's going to take a lot of planning and doing, and we're also 2 people. So
With full-time jobs and freelance.
And so, I don't know, maybe we should do like, whenever you have time, you videotape yourself doing something.
Yeah.
And then we'll edit something with that. And then when I have time, I'll do one of mine.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, well, we can do them separately as well.
Yeah.
But we'll try to mix it up. But I think tutorials, like lengthy tutorials, won't be...
Nice.
Nice. It won't be as common as I think the next one here that I have is sort of maybe do like small how-to requests instead of doing like a full tutorial on a like blast out a painting, or you know what, we might do like, oh, how do you draw a plank, or how do you draw, you know, whatever you guys say, like how do you draw vampire teeth, or how do you draw, I don't know, like glowy eyes, or you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then we can sort of demo that.
Yeah. And it's... Yeah, and then we can do like one each maybe, because I think we probably have different ways
approaches,
of going to do it. Yeah.
And it can be traditional requests as well. Like, oh, how do you use Copics? How do you like base sketch? How do you move on from that?
Yeah.
And we can like record those and post them on the YouTube.
Whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
This is so, like I said, we're involving you in the brainstorm without you actually being here telling us stuff. So it's really important for us that you comment wherever you can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like if you find us on Instagram, it's Sketchbook Heroes, super simple.
Yeah.
Any like on the latest post.
Yeah. Just
preferably. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna see all your comments anyway, but just to make it simple, comment on this episode's post.
Exactly. For example, or comment like if Twitter is your thing, find Ilias Patlis or Rob Eklund.
Yes.
And like just find us somewhere. Reach out.
Yes.
Like we are very good at checking. And I think it's very important. And I think the simpler they are. I'm not saying start requesting, you can if you want, but I'm saying just like try to think of things that you struggle with. Like, oh, how do you draw a hand like this?
Yeah.
How do you draw a hand holding a gun? How do you, I don't know, you know, there are tons of ways of doing it. And I think it's just like if you have smaller requests, I think we can sort of
compile a few.
Yeah. And I have my iPad as well, so I can do them sort of on the go, then just record some narrative if you want. Or just like a visual demo.
Yeah.
And post it. And I can post it like quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll split all our videos into categories as well. So this is the how-tos, this is the lengthy tutorials, this is the bullshit, this is the challenges. You know, we're gonna split it in nicely.
Yeah.
So
that was the tutorial part, and I mean,
Yeah, but
we
that
could
was-
stretch this really far. I already have a request from ex Johnny Sniper,
okay.
who wants to see how I do my stuff.
Cool. Which
So
of your stuff? The Copic portraits?
yeah, like the poster stuff.
Yeah.
So I have one film clip in the pipeline. I'm gonna take you guys through my step-by-step of doing the King Arthur poster, because I always do, like, I take a lot of process pictures, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna be me actually painting.
This time?
It's just gonna be still photos, and I'm gonna narrate to, like, the process, how I think about doing stuff. So
Cool.
it's a new experiment. I just want to see what that looks like.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that could be really fun,
Yeah.
even for me. Although I've seen you draw a lot of them live, but it's
Yeah.
still fun to sort of be there, like
But-
see them again.
But yeah, and I want to do, like, you've seen the Drew Struzan Hellboy.
I have not.
You haven't?
No, I bought it within parentheses many years, and
So, but you
I
have
was-
it. So, but
yeah.
you still haven't seen it.
nah.
Okay, but I want to do something similar to that way, because he actually goes through when he gets the first phone call, like,
Oh,
okay,
badass,
so
yeah.
this is how, like, they ordered this, they wanted this, and this is what they normally say and stuff. Yeah, so I'm just
can
gonna take it
do
through.
that actually with my latest Procreate freelance gig.
Perfect.
It's all recorded,
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
I can take snippets out of the brief and sort of, or like write the sort of parts of the brief in this on YouTube, because you can write text and shit. You know.
Yeah.
I'll just edit that in, and then we can, and you'll see sort of what a freelance job looks.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like,
or
yeah.
how we approach the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
And I also have one tattoo thing that I want to do also. Like, a customer comes in and requests this. How would I go about creating it, and what do I think about? But mainly because I had
Ooh,
a
that would be
few.
a film. That is super cool. Yeah.
But a few people wanted to know more about my tattoo life. So
Ooh.
just to involve you guys a little bit more in what I do, Robert, me.
So, another thing that I've been thinking about, that we've talked about, is paint overs. Are you working on a character? Are you stuck? Are you sort of, I've done this painting, or like, I'm thinking of this, I've done this like rough concept of something. I'm stuck. Could you guys help me out? And then I can toss it into Procreate and record the paint over.
Yeah, and I can do the same with just do a QuickTime screen.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, no matter what it is.
And that's actually what I used to do in Lego. I just felt like such an ass, but that was my job pretty much. So you had different artists send me the images for the books, and then I did exactly that. I just went over them in Photoshop and like used the red color, obviously, to be a total douche,
No, but I
and
think,
just correct whatever I could and
Yeah.
send it back to them so they understood. So, yeah, speaking of red, Ilias just pulled out a red pen from his pants.
He
Magic.
calls it a pen, but
No, that's too big.
it's a marker. Yeah. So that's our idea. Like, you guys are struggling, or like, oh, how could I make this pose better? Or how could I do this thing?
Yeah, or send us, if you have a finished image that you feel like, what would they do?
Or yeah, or what would you guys
Yeah.
sort of, how would you sort of,
Go about, or like,
Creating
would
this.
you correct anything in this, or anything, really?
yeah, exactly. Don't let us put ideas into your
No,
head.
no.
Whatever you can think of, like, you just
Use us.
use us for that. Yeah.
We are your tools.
It's fun for us as well, because like I can say, the best experiences that I've had so far with the whole podcast, Instagram, you know, like talking to you guys, is the interactions. Like, it's way more fun to actually get immediate response from you guys, like comment, the live chats, all that. That shit is so much fun. Like
Yeah.
on Thursday, everyone who joined my live stream where I was drawing on my balcony, that shit was hilarious. Like you guys kept giving me requests and I was just drawing a horse, and it was terrible. And so you can see that I'm also struggling with things.
Yeah,
so don't
stop with the horse requests.
Yeah, exactly. No paint overs on horses.
No, exactly. I was
like
just going to
unless
say,
you want us like, how would you make this horse worse?
how do you make this horse into a dog?
Yeah,
I can do that.
Robert is the master. If you have a dollar hest and you want it to look like something entirely different.
Yes. I'm your guy.
Yeah. So that covers sort of tutorials, requests, and paint overs.
Yeah.
That are some of, I think, the main things.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps asking us for.
I think those are the main requests that we get.
And I just wanted to jump in and ask you, like, do you see in the future that we actually do record these sessions?
Oh yeah, I that is actually I didn't write it here, but I had it as a thing as well. Yeah, yeah.
Because that's
We've
also
gotten requests.
Yeah, exactly.
About having the podcast visible. So we would need to sort of do something. Maybe like get a little couch in here and. No, but maybe we can do something.
We could do like the Joe Rogan thing almost.
That would be so cool.
Because you just have, I mean, we could just place
a couple of top cameras. I haven't actually looked at the live one that they do, but I know that they have cameras somewhere. At
yeah. They only they have 1 or 2 cameras or 3 maybe in the ceiling, just pointed, one at Joe and one at the guest.
Yeah.
And they just cut between them when they talk. Like super simple.
You're going to edit those, right?
I know. Yay.
But they do it live, don't they? Or don't they?
I don't know if it is live. They probably do live.
I don't know. But we'll research that. We'll get cameras. Like I said before, we'll invest in some good cameras for
I think just
editing.
getting the small GoPros. The square ones, because they're really good.
Yeah, but there are some better ones that you can connect to YouTube immediately.
Yeah,
I think those might be even better.
Yeah.
For the stuff that we don't have to edit.
We'll check it out.
So yeah.
But I like just the fact to have like a small camera.
Oh yeah,
if we wanted to do something in here.
Yeah.
Or just place it anywhere, I guess. But yeah,
we'll figure that out.
We're
Google
looking
will
into
help
it.
us. Yeah.
So that's tutorials and us visible talking.
Yeah, podcast live.
Yes.
So, just to move on, another thing that's been requested is reviews. So, yeah, some of the ideas that we've had is like tech reviews, and we're, of course, talking art tech, and no other tech, I think.
Well, I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah, neither would I. But we could sort of give the only sort of like things that I can come to think of is Wacom surfaces, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
That we've mentioned a lot. And then what phones that we use for photoing our stuff,
Yeah.
and if we think they're good or not or whatever. I think every smartphone right now is it's decent enough,
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
So yeah, tech is one. Like art tech, let's call it art tech to keep it sort of within the theme.
And I would say art supplies go into that
I wrote it as a
category.
separate one because art supplies might not be digital.
No. But I mean they're both tools of the trade that we
definitely.
But anyway, we're gonna do that too.
But since people have a definition, they want to separate traditional from digital.
Of course.
I'm thinking of
traditionalists.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm actually just thinking strategically. That we can get people in with traditional and digital.
Yes. Very smart.
Uh-huh.
He is Greek.
So what does that say? I'm bad with money.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other type of reviews is I think mostly Robert's niche, and I think he's the perfect fit for it as well. It's like movies, comics, games.
Why me?
Because you love movies and comics.
That's a lie.
I don't do much of either actually right now.
I actually have 2 up right now. You can check them out if you want to. They are really bad.
That's why he posts them on his account.
Exactly.
I don't know actually where you posted them.
It's just go into I think that YouTube account is called Robert EK Art or Ekart.
Ekart, yeah, the old one.
which is, I thought I had that one and I thought I was posting clips on it, but I wasn't. So I actually have 3 YouTube channels.
What?
Yeah, so if you search for Robert Ekblom, you're going to get 3 results.
Loads.
Yeah, I know.
They're all him.
But anyways, I've done 2 movie reviews, but they were just experiments, just me babbling and sitting in my living room. So yeah, go like them. And I would love to do movie reviews and stuff like that. Yes, I would love it.
And talking about movie reviews, we're thinking of doing sort of like going back, revisiting movies that we've seen, if this would be interesting for you guys as well. Look at old movies like Three Ninja Kids, Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Beastmaster, you know, like
Cobra.
Exactly, Cobra. Any other like sort of old movie that we thought was like the shit back in the day, and just rewatch it. So you guys will also, I don't know if we can actually show the movie on YouTube, us watching it. Like, I don't know how much of the movie we're allowed to show. You know what I mean? Because it'd be sort of screening the movie. But maybe just like if we cut like pieces and just cut back and forth and just, I think we'll check out what is possible. But it would be sort of Sketchbook Heroes commenting while watching these shitty movies.
Yeah.
And it can be like Dragon Wasps versus, I don't know, Gorillasaurus Rex, you know, like.
Is that out?
I was like, what? It's a movie? I nailed it. So yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have to. We'll watch some retros. We'll watch some garbage. All great fun.
Yeah, so like a movie reaction, I guess.
Yes.
But also...
like comment review thingy.
Yeah, or like sit in with us while we watch movies.
Like, we'll do it like a live stream and then just post the results if that is possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how YouTube live stream works.
Because I think when Kevin Smith did this, what he did was like they set up the cameras to only show them while they were sitting in the couch or whatever. And then he just said like, okay, like, do you guys have the movie ready?
Oh, I'm that would be play so good.
Now. Like,
that would be so good. Oh shit, that would.
Elias got so excited he just dropped everything.
Yeah, that I really love that idea. And remember, we want you guys to be part of this. Yeah. Don't sit passively by. Just comment.
Yeah, if you think this is a good idea, let us know, because then we're going to do it.
Yeah, the more sort of support we get for ideas, the more likely we're going to do them. Yeah. And this is like a simple one. We can just set up here at work and do it. You know, watch it. We'll have you guys sort of get ready. And then we all just fucking go in there and we just blast this movie. We like rip it a new one. You know? So if you like watching shitty movies, Gorilla versus, I don't know, Trannysaurus Rex.
Trannysaurus. Oh man, we should make movies. That's what we should make.
Yeah, give us money and we'll make these movies.
Give me money.
So yeah, please reach out and tell us what you think. Like, what ideas you liked about this and what sort of like, no, less Trannysaurus movies. But yeah, we would love to be, like, for you to be part of this. Yeah. Like, coming up with the ideas and sort of coming up with requests per idea that we have.
Yes. I mean, we are limited in our brain capacity. We need your
And help. You guys, like, you seem so much fun when we do the live streams. You get, like, funny ideas and stuff. So it's just, like, having you involved is, like, it's so much fun.
And it's what we're all about.
Yeah. Sketchbook Heroes is not just us. It's you guys as well.
You guys are the heroes. We're just...
You already did. We're just talkers.
Retards.
Yeah, so, and then we have, like, just to keep going, we also had this idea, like what we recorded today, to have challenges. And we're going to try to keep them art related, but we would also love to sort of do anything, you know, like I guess it's more fun if it's art related since we're all about the art. Yeah. But, you know, yesterday I was looking at this, a Draw with Jazza or whatever his name, and he was trying to sing like really difficult songs while drawing.
Really?
Yeah, and at some point he's like, you know, like, because he can sort of sing, and then the high notes just were so false, and he only had that amount of time to draw something related to the song,
Oh shit.
and it was so good. Like,
Cool.
it's fun.
Jazza.
Yeah, Draw with Jazz, I think it's called on YouTube.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Yeah,
It's super funny.
I looked at a lot of his stuff in the
Yeah, I've
beginning.
seen a couple of those as well.
Like, he's got good tips for freelancing and all of this too.
I think so too. I think he has a lot of good tips and totally worth checking out. Maybe a lot of you know him already.
Yeah.
So I think you should check him out and maybe find some challenges for us, like from what you get inspired.
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Again, tell us what you want us to do.
Exactly. It could be like eat 20 cheeseburgers while drawing, you know, like whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You have to pay for those cheeseburgers.
exactly.
No, but I'm just saying, don't let us limit you with the ideas that we have.
No.
Come with your own ideas and just like throw them at us, because we screenshot everything that we get, that we're like, oh, look there, 5 good comments, boom,
Perfect.
save.
Yes.
So we're super appreciative of ideas, because remember, Sketchbook Heroes is a lot of fan service, and Sketchbook Heroes, like the curve, it keeps going up because you guys are supporting the podcast, you're talking about it.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, and some special people. I love that I know almost all of you that sort of comment, or like on iTunes, the reviews. Like, I see who it is. Like, they leave a little sort of hint.
Did you see my comment?
Yes, I saw your comment. You don't count. Robert rated
tell.
Robert rated our own podcast.
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
It's a very good podcast, I've heard.
Yeah.
I
think listen, I heard the first episode, I think.
Yeah. And then like fucking I've heard every episode like 3 times. And that's not by choice.
Yeah, I feel
But-
sorry for you.
Yeah. Some days I just feel exactly that. I'm like, oh, I've already had this conversation. No, but I've already had this conversation. But some are surprisingly like you're like you're tired, and then you listen to it and you're like, oh, that was kind of funny. Ah. So it is actually not that bad. Like the first one, when we released it, I was like, fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
We're like, you're out of your fucking element, Donnie. That's what I felt like. I felt like Donnie.
Nice. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Yeah. But that's like,
Show me Shabbos.
Shum Shums. And for you that don't get that, that's The Big Lebowski. Totally worth checking out.
Epic. So good.
Yeah. And then we have, I think this one came from you, reaction videos. It's a big thing on YouTube.
Yeah, and it sort of ties into what we talked about just now. But
Yeah, with the movies. But
Yeah,
these are like shorter,
yeah,
sort
but
of.
more like a trailer reaction. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you had in mind.
yeah,
you
so
motherfucker.
like, well, they just released the new.
Spider-Man, let's just pretend.
Yeah, exactly. They released the new Spider-Man Homecoming number 3 trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just us watching the trailer and reacting to it. But it has to be not having seen the trailer
Yeah,
first.
no. But I never watched them unless, like...
Yeah, you do.
No, but I only watch, like... I've seen Spider-Man and Dark Tower and Wonder Woman. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm getting pretty psyched for Wonder Woman now. The reviews are coming in because they've had screenings, and they say that it's really good. Even the women say it's really good. So I'm liking it.
Because I know they had, like, a little armpit gate for a while there. Like, she shaves her armpits. Oh. No.
Yeah.
Like, some things, like, I'm all for equality and everything, but can we not get hooked up on every single thing about everything?
And if you're anybody who knows anything, you know that shaving your armpits make you aerodynamic when you fight. Yeah, bitch. It's from
And
Pineapple,
also, yeah.
Pineapple Express.
Okay.
You see this? You see this? I shave my armpits. Means I'm
shit,
aerodynamic
yeah.
when I fight. Genius.
No, but it's like shit. Like the orcs were black people, and you know the elves were white people, and
Yeah.
that whole racist thing. You're like, what? Like, let's not pick everything apart and break it and make it shit. But yeah, moving on.
Trailer reactions.
Taylor little reactions,
Or other reactions. But yeah,
hentai reactions.
hentai reactions.
That would be pretty funny.
So you're just gonna like videotape my crotch? Like, is something happening?
Hentai reactions.
Too far.
Only
too far.
on YouTube. Yeah, and then we have like some sort of like this is not gonna happen often, but we talked about sort of having like a yearly sort of best art supplies to 17, you know.
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, I talked
And-
about having like a top 10 type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, for instance, the Sketchbook Heroes top 10 movies of 2017 now.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, like-
And we could even make that an episode actually on the podcast,
or we
right?
could do top 10 1984 movies, you know, to do the whole retro or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I think that would be really fun.
And if we can manage to set up a nice sort of podcast environment where you can see this live, we could do it in a fun way somehow. I don't know.
But you want to have a clown nose?
No. But I'm thinking maybe we could sort of. I'm thinking if we have a laptop while we do the podcast and a screen, maybe we can sort of have a bigger screen behind us or something, like.
Yeah.
And post some of the things that we are looking at that isn't maybe because
Yeah.
I know that YouTube is a bit like angry if we show like clips and stuff of things that we don't have rights to.
Yeah.
Because I know Joe Rogan has problems with that,
Yeah.
so you can't show everything. But in the way that we can, maybe we can sort of do something like that.
I think it's okay if you use the released stuff. Like if you Google images, for example, that are the press release things.
Oh yeah.
and
Probably.
also everything from, I mean, a trailer you can reuse, I'm pretty sure,
I have no idea.
because it is a trailer.
It is a trailer.
It's
yeah,
released. Everybody.
It's public material. Yeah.
So as long as we're not like taking the whole movie, like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
talked
yeah, of
about,
course,
because
of course,
that's I don't know how to go around that thing.
No, but I think the idea that you had about watching movies that
Mm.
we say just like we go on 3 and then we all just watch the same movie
Yeah.
with like some couple of seconds delay here and there.
Yeah.
And then we just bash it out. You guys write in the comments, we talk shit out loud, and we have a great time. So yeah, what else would you want to see? What we've said so far, I'm just going to take the
Yeah.
sort of the headlines. Yeah.
Quick recap.
Is tutorials.
In all kinds.
All kinds of tutorials. Small how-to requests, like how do you draw a log? Or like a, I don't know.
That's another word for penis.
I know. Paint overs where you guys send... That log is growing on me. Okay, tutorials. Small how-to requests. Paint overs where you guys sort of send us in some of your sketches, or actually one of your sketches, and like request something for us to paint over. We're going to do reviews about tech, movies, comics, games, art supplies. We talked about doing challenges where we sort of draw left-handed, draw while singing, you know, handstand drawing. I don't know. You know, sky's the limit. We want you guys to tell us. We talked about reaction videos, about trailers. I don't know, new Wacom products. I don't know. But you know, anything.
Yeah.
Anything you guys find online that is appropriate and inappropriate. Who cares what?
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't care. We're not that sensitive. And then we talked about watching movies together with you guys. Like we all go like on 3. We put on the movie of the week or the, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And we all just watch it and just rip it a new one. Plus a live podcast.
And trailer reactions. And top 10s.
That was but the trailer reaction was part of the reaction.
Yeah, good. Fuck, I had something else. Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on like day in the life type videos?
I think they're better for YouTube because
YouTube or Instagram?
I meant Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As part of the stories, but I don't know. I personally won't have time to edit anything that looks sort of like watchable.
Yeah.
It'll just be me going to the gym, me going to work, like tapping on my keyboard, going home, being with my kids,
Yeah.
where cameras are not allowed.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like fun videos, because like it would be different if we sort of traveled the world or did something.
Yeah.
But life isn't that exciting.
No.
In that sense.
And we should maybe mention that too, that we're planning on doing events and stuff in the future.
Oh shit! Yes, that is another thing.
And if you guys or if you listening actually have some connections, I mean now specifically in Stockholm, I guess, or Sweden, but also I mean in the future, if you are involved in some sort of event and you would like us to do an appearance, it would be really cool. So just reach out to us. Go to sketchbookheroes.com and send us a little email or note.
And the email, if you want it straight, it's hello@sketchbookheroes.com.
Yeah.
Simple.
Very nice. But yeah, that would be really cool. But my thought was that we're going to do like sort of the road to this El Dorado.
That would be super cool.
Whatever. But yeah, so that sort of stuff is something that you can look forward to also. Again, I mean, we are really busy people, so
Yeah.
it's gonna take its little sweet time. But keep spreading the word. The more people that start getting involved and seeing this stuff, the more we're gonna be inclined to actually have to do more stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's just how we work.
Because something we've talked about in the past was to get a train.
A tranny.
Yeah, a tranny train. We're gonna just fill it with artists.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
gonna fucking train ride, I don't know, to fucking Malmö or something.
Yes.
But then, and the reason to make that happen is that we need to get enough people to buy train tickets, so we can arrange this with SL if they would be up to it.
Because that would be the fucking bomb.
All right. You have like with the bar cart, you get some drinks
Exactly.
and shit, and then we all
mental.
and then we just spread out in groups. We draw for 10 minutes. We move around. We mingle.
And we do, and it'd be so cool. You just go, like, we take off from Stockholm and keep going and just pick up people all along the way.
Maybe we could have your buddy Matheson, Jonathan to film
it. Jonathan!
Because he probably
He's gonna love this.
Yeah, because he could make a better job out of this, and we could live it. We could, we could post it live for those that can't join. Yeah, he knows his cameras. And we can live stream it on Instagram.
I love it.
But the thing is, this would be a gig that we sort of like would need to charge for.
Yeah.
And when I say charge for, I'm just talking about paying for it, the event. This is no gain for us. Like, we're just going to put it all in the event.
It's going to cost us money.
Yeah. So just shove it into the event. Maybe we can get loose, like a drink for free or something, like just whatever we can get.
Yeah. I mean, we at this point, we can't promise anything.
We can't promise anything, but we're just like brainstorming.
Oh, yeah. But that would be so cool.
Yeah, exactly. So that is like one idea that we've had in the past. I think we had it when Nuka was here.
Yeah.
Episode 10? No, that was us.
That was
Ego.
us.
11?
Yeah. 11 or
11-ish.
9.
Yeah.
I think.
The one after Earth.
Earth.
Yeah. So that is one idea that we've had, like we've brainstormed like during an episode actually.
And happy birthday, Nuka.
Oh shit, yeah. Happy birthday
in late-
after Scott,
After Scott.
which is belated birthday.
Yeah. It's not before Scott.
Before Scott. Fuck.
It's all after.
Yeah. So, again, if your company or anything, like, I think Stockholm is the easiest one, because otherwise you would have to fly us out.
Yeah.
And that would be expensive.
First class.
First class, and nothing but first class for this, but
Sketchbook hose.
flying different area hose, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but really, the thing is, we are available to do gigs, like fun stuff. We can brainstorm something fun for everyone to do, or just have like big sketch meetups. The most important thing here, like to make these things happen, is that you spread the word that Sketchbook Heroes exists.
Yeah.
And I think that is key for any of these events to eventually happen. Because if we can promise that we can bring, 1,000 people to these events,
Yeah,
and we can actually make it. Imagine like 1,000 people paying like a couple,
I don't know.
I don't know.
300, 3, 4, 5.
You're talking
1,000
crowns or crowns. So Robert's talking like $20-$30, give or take, depending on the event that we're doing, and that we can just throw that money into the arranging and the fixing and the things.
Yeah.
And that would be so cool. But like I said, you need to spread the word.
Yeah.
You need to help us grow a little.
And get us sponsors.
And the more, but I think that is the way to go with this one. And, because we're not gonna win anything from this.
No.
We're just gonna shove it up into the event just to make it as possible as.
Yeah, we just want to bring people together and meet people.
And just have a good time. We'll do some challenges. We'll have some giveaways. Like Sketchbook Hero stuff that you can't get anywhere.
Exactly. Exclusive shit.
Isn't it? So no,
But yeah,
mostly just have a good time, meet other artists, network. Because who knows who works at Disney tomorrow?
Exactly. Could be you.
Could be you, buddy. Could be you.
Or you.
Or you from China.
Exactly. You know who we're talking about.
You.
Yeah. Grow up.
What? Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Fuck you.
It's because I'm seeing this 13-year-old kid in China drawing like 70 billion times better than both of us combined.
Yeah, you
sitting there,
17 years old.
Exactly. Yes, you.
Yeah. So some of the ideas that we have, and that the sketching on the train is, I think, the most sort of like the one we thought about most.
Yeah.
Although it's just been that like one time, but it's a pretty simple idea,
and it's still in there. And when you just mentioned it now, you know, my brain went bananas.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
if we couldn't sort of arrange it with, like, maybe get one of those bigger trains to take us to, wherever, because they have tables and shit on those trains, we could just do it on a normal train, off hours.
Yeah.
When it's not as crowded, and just, like, take it from beginning to end, and just... I think anything, like, we can do something with this.
Yeah.
The important thing for us is that we can get support and that you guys sort of spread the word about Sketchbook Heroes in general.
And is this something that you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, let us know. Again, comment. Like, give us feedback and your thoughts. Do you have a more insane idea than this?
Oh, yeah. We're totally up for, anything.
Rent a plane.
Would you want us to do, like, a live podcast somewhere where you can actually come and physically see us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just shitballing here, but
anything.
if you guys have ideas,
let us know.
We are very interested in hearing them.
Yeah.
If you are a vendor that would know, oh, guys, we would love to have you here doing this thing. We are up for it. It's going to be fun for us. It's going to be fun for you guys. And like I said before, please get involved.
Yeah.
Like, that is the best shit ever.
Or, like, tell your art teacher to bring us into school and have us do a tutorial or whatever,
Yeah, like, exactly that. Have your school scrounge up some cash to get us there.
Yeah.
And we can do, like, a demo for your school or,
Easy.
Like, anything. Like, we can talk about markers. We can talk about digital tools.
Breakdance workshop.
Breakdance workshop with Robert and Ilias. I'm very famous for breakdance at weddings.
He is.
But, yeah, moving on.
Yes. So.
And that is what we have on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
We have all these ideas that we sort of went through. I'm not going to recap them again, because that's a Sketchbook Heroes thing.
We're just going to recap.
Recap the recap with the recap. So, we've been rambling here for like 50 minutes now, ish.
Nice.
Give or take what I cut out. Like hookers and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hookers and popcorn. Try to understand that one when I cut that out. The hookers and popcorn thing.
Which came first?
Which came first, the hooker or the popcorn? So now I'm just cutting out the first part just by default.
Now you have to.
No, I have to, because the mystery.
Genius. Yeah, so, that's what we had on the YouTube thing again. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say anymore. Please comment and do this and this because you know that now. So,
Yeah, exactly. The
fucking
comments are important. The
very
reviews
much.
are important.
Yes,
Anything
again.
you do to help us grow will sort of it'll surely benefit us, no doubt. But remember that this is a fan service podcast. Like we're doing it because we think it's fun,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be as much fun if you guys weren't involved.
No.
So remember, what you do for us, we will eventually just have something to give you guys.
Yeah. We're paying it forward.
Exactly. And I think that is the best thing about doing Sketchbook Heroes is what we will be able to offer you back. Like the requests, the paint overs, the things. And I think it's just going to be awesome.
Yeah. Me too.
So, yeah, guys, reach out, sketchbookheroes.com or the Sketchbook Heroes Instagram.
Yeah.
Or Ilias on Twitter, because we don't have Ilias Patlis on Twitter.
And Rob Ekblom.
Yeah.
Ekblom.
Yeah.
Ekblom.
EKBLOM,
Yeah.
bitches. No, but I think
Yeah.
reach out wherever the fuck you can
Exactly.
and just tell us what you want.
Yeah.
And now I have more markers in my pants.
Dude.
I totally forgot to put them in the thing, but they're there. So
Oh, yeah. Nice.
yeah,
All right. So that was it.
That was it
that
about-
was the thing.
so that is our vision.
Yes. So we're moving on.
We are. I don't know. I have actually something to share, like on Art Tools, but I
Don't
need
drop
my
your
phone.
pens.
No, but I need my phone. I'm gonna get my phone. Robert, be funny.
No, but I can start talking about the movies. Yeah.
No, you can't.
No.
We're doing Art Tools. Stop it.
Oh, we're doing
Don't
that
be a
part.
fool. I told you. That's what I said before I ran for my phone.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Cockroach, fucking shut up, fucker. Swedish movie, you wouldn't
Yeah.
understand. Hard to explain. Shut up.
It's good. Watch it. Cops.
Yeps.
It's with the guy from Rogue One.
So, what you want is to go on the App Store if you have an iDevice and get there's an app called ArtPose. It's a 3D character. There's a female app and a male app. And you can grab this character, you can move them like shoulder joints, elbows, you can place them however the fuck you want because they're 3D.
I've had it.
Yeah, and it's a super good app. You can control the lighting. You can even control like the body type. It's not going to be like 100% anatomically correct when you move it, but it's like fairly good to be passable. You can rotate the camera, any angle sort of, you can get that. And I think it's one of the best ones out there that you can have on your phone or iPad. And you can also save them out, like in different angles. So let's say you pose your character. I also think it has like predefined ones, like over 50 or something like that. Some of them are really good, the poses that they've created themselves. But like I said, you can move like the hands, the wrists, you can rotate the hands, it's so good. So if you want like specific poses and you want them from a certain angle, instead of fucking Googling for like a million years, spending, because a lot of people spend time looking for reference for way too long.
Yeah, I am one of those people.
Yeah, so am I. But this app, like let's say you want a character loading a Hadouken from a very like odd angle, or like from behind, or from above and behind, like it's not an easy reference to find.
No.
Like Hadouken above and behind, that's gonna give you bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's why you can take this app, you can like look through the pose gallery that they have and just find something that looks sort of like a Hadouken, and then just grab that instead of trying it yourself.
And
you'll
tweak
get
it.
that and then just start tweaking that one. I think that one was the best way to approach some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Until you sort of get the hang of it.
It's genius.
It's really good. And the app was called...
How much does it go for? Do you know?
I think it's like 30 crowns
Yeah,
Swedish.
$3.
So what's that, like $3? Yeah,
$2-3 bucks.
Yeah, $2.99 or like $3 something. I don't know what the price is on non-Swedish app store is, because I only have access to Swedish.
Yo.
But ArtPose.
ArtPose.
And there is a male one and there is a female one, and they're both worth buying. And
You have to buy separate?
yeah,
Okay.
they are. But I'm telling you, like $60 for like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Then it's not that one that I have. Or had.
No, these are separate ones, and I think there's one for hands as well. Same thing, but I don't think it's as good. So don't buy
Don't buy.
don't buy the Pose Tool 3D. Stay away from that shit. It's not at all as good. The anatomy is a bit fucking weird, and they look like, I don't know, weird. So don't buy anything called Pose 3D. Go for the ArtPose female edition, Sean Ogle, and ArtPose, the male one, Sean Ogle as well. So really good. And you can even, it has like, I think like 3 points on the torso or something like that, 2 points. Like one like on the solar plexus where you can sort of bend it a little. And then you have, the belly that can sort of rotate and do stuff. Then you have like hips, knees, elbows, shoulders, wrists, and then you have like the throat, the like these collarbone areas that you can manipulate a bit, and the muscle moves sort of with it's not exactly 100%. Sometimes it looks weird.
Yeah, and sometimes it looks more like a rubbery
Yeah,
figure.
depends. If you go like, if the mesh goes through itself, it'll sort of break but I think it's like fairly accurate, and you can even skin them with the muscle definitions.
Yeah.
So you can take away the so-called skin within parentheses and switch that.
Nice.
It also has like a couple of different haircuts, and the hands, unfortunately, I don't think they are as manipulable as the other joints. So the hands, I think you just choose like fist, open hand, fuck you finger, whatever, whatever they're doing. But I think it's very sort of accurate. It has like the closed hand that's holding something. It has like throw fireball, everything you need.
Why
Swords
not
and
let
fireball.
them find out?
Yeah.
Instead of going through everything you can do with it.
But of course you have to sell it, man.
Yeah, but now they know too much. Leave some for
But this is not
the...
for imagination. This is to give them like, why would they look this up? Because it's awesome. So ArtPose, the female edition, and the non-female is just called ArtPose. By Sean Ogle. Whoever you are, Ogle, awesome job. So that is something I can recommend in our tools today. That I sort of found today because someone asked if such app existed, and it does.
Ta-da! Nice one.
So that is all we have on that one.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
It is a very good one.
Saves a lot of hassle, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It'll save you a lot of time, because my wife actually recommended us, maybe we should talk about time, which is actually a good way.
Yeah.
Like a good topic.
It's an invention.
Yeah. But fuck you. Yeah. But that is one way to save time.
Yeah. Very good.
So yeah, don't spend time
Exactly.
searching for...
Cheat as much as you can.
Yeah, that's another thing you can do with those, is just photo them. Like you can grab a photo within the app, and then you can do a paint over.
Yeah.
If you
Easy.
are, like, if you're working with a client,
Yeah, you need
and
to...
you're fucking stressed, you can just go in there, pose your character,
And just snap
and
it
just
at that.
fucking snap it and throw it in your painting, paint over, good.
Done.
Just dress it up
yeah.
like
Perfect.
one of your French girls. You're good.
Yeah.
That was our tools.
That was our tool.
So now we're heading into Robert's favorite part.
The retro!
The retro.
Woohoo! My girlfriend is off to Greenland, so that gives me a lot of time to do what I want to do. And that is watch movies that she doesn't want to do. Fuck you, Elias. Fuck you way up in the nose. But anyways, I went and saw King Arthur. What's it called?
The sword something.
Yeah, something of
Legend
the sword.
of the Sword.
Legend of the Sword. Thanks.
Oh,
Yes.
I just made that up. Okay.
No, but it's actually true.
Boom.
Legend of the Sword. And yeah, I'm not going to go in deep. I just want to say I really, really liked it. I thought it was good. It's one of those typical, like, I don't have anything to watch Sunday type movies.
Oh, would you rewatch it?
Yes.
Is it worth it?
I need to. Like, I really want to.
Sweet.
Um,
It's always good.
it was good enough that I want to see it again. Definitely. I really love Charlie Hunnam, the main lead. I always had a man crush.
Did you know he was British?
Yes, I did.
I had no idea.
Because the first movie I saw was him in Hooligans, and he actually is British. And he comes from London, I think. But
I thought it was Newcastle.
maybe. Isn't that in London? I don't know.
I have
it's
no
not.
fucking idea.
I'm not.
I was gonna say my anatomy is not very good, but
Yeah, that's
you know,
that's kind
anatomy.
of how my brain works as well.
So
yeah.
tired.
We can draw stuff, okay? We don't know the globe.
The globe.
But yeah, so the movie is directed by Guy Ritchie, and if you know anything about anything, then Guy Ritchie is Mr. Mr. Snatch.
Mr. Snatch. Hey, y'all.
Snatch is another word for pussy or cunt. So I just offended everybody right now. But yeah, I thought that was funny, Mr. Snatch.
Yeah.
He
if
made
you
the
haven't-
movie Snatch and Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels, Revolver, Sherlock
think I've
Holmes
seen
1
Revolver.
and 2. What else did he do? He did something else pretty recently.
What are the Sherlock movies good though? They were okay, right?
I love the first one.
Okay,
Love,
I haven't
love,
seen the
love,
second
love.
one.
I think I've
Just
seen the
parts of it.
first one over 20 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Dicks.
Yes. No, I just got totally obsessed with it. I love the way it's shot, the humor, the pacing, the really cool way when he's in his head, like explaining to us how he's gonna kick this guy's ass or what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I remember
planning
those
the
parts, yeah,
stuff.
'cause
Like,
I
it's
remember seeing it at the cinema.
perfect.
Okay, cool.
That was such a genius thing. The second one, not as good, but still good.
Okay, like in the genre.
Yeah.
But is that because it's not as surprising because it's a second one they sort of follow the same theme? Or
I
is it
think they
just,
couldn't
like-
really like put the level up
Okay,
that you
the story
sort
was
of have to
thinner,
do.
or-
And the story wasn't really thinner because the story is more about his archenemy, Moriarty, which is what you want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was just like, I think they stressed it out a bit
That's
too
with
much.
the Swedish actress as well, like Noomi Rapace, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. That's right. Yes. Actually, I need to see it again now. But that was pretty good. But it's sort of, yeah, so King Arthur is made by the guy who made all of these movies, and it has the same sort of vibe to it.
Sweet.
But now in Fantasyland with magic and swords. So if you like sort of like the dialogue in Snatch and Lock, Stock,
I'm just like, if you like Snatch, watch that.
who doesn't like Snatch? Everybody loves Snatch.
Snatch is good.
Yeah. Brad Pitt's in it.
I know. Brad Pitt's in the Snatch.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's getting really late now.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, I saw that at the movies. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Good time. I wish it was R-rated, that it could have been a little bit bloody. And I just came to think of it now. I think they don't even mention Excalibur in the whole movie. It's just the
It's just
sword.
The sword, okay.
So nobody actually
that is
says.
And I think
Excalibur.
Merlin is sort of not there as well. Like they
No,
never-
Merlin, like he's there, but in like they know of him.
Yeah.
But he's sort of disappeared, and then this new mage comes up, this woman that you see in the trailers with the eyes.
Don't remember.
But it's really cool. Like I want to see the second one because I want to
There's a
see.
second plan.
They're planning. This one really bombed, like really bombed.
I heard, but I
One-
understand why. It's
175 million to make the movie,
What?
and it's made 14.
Ooh, that is. Go hunt him.
But it was the opening weekend in the States, so
okay.
it's obviously made more money.
Yeah.
But those were the figures that I like
Holy
researched
shit.
for the review that I did, or re-talk as I call them. So if you guys are listening and you want to hear me babble on about these types of movies, go to my channel or just search for Robert Ekblom re-talk. And yeah,
I actually have some ideas about this movie. I've been thinking about it since I was planning to see it. Actually, people that I've heard, like, if you watch it for what it is, it's supposed to be way better.
Oh, yeah.
Than just expecting it to be Snatch or
Exactly,
expecting it
yes.
to be
I think-
like a good action movie in the sense that you would sort of want.
No.
You should watch it with the
Open mind.
expectation. Yeah, exactly. With the expectation of what it is.
Yeah, it's like it is. Some stuff is really cheesy and stuff like that. Some of the CG isn't 100% and stuff like that. But yeah, just the way you said it, like perfect. It's
That goes for any movie, actually.
Yeah,
Just
and
watch
that-
it for what it is. Like, you don't watch Sharknado and expect it to be,
Hell no.
like,
Jaws.
good or Jaws. Exactly.
Yeah. No,
you
no,
expect
no.
it to be Sharknado. Silly shit
Exactly.
happens.
and that's why I love so much movies or so many
Yeah.
movies because I am always really open-minded and I just enjoy the experience of the movie. But this one, I mean, it is cheesy, like I said.
No,
don't get me
definitely.
wrong.
No,
So
no,
don't
no,
go
no.
in expecting the super drama.
No, but that's what I
blah,
mean.
blah, blah.
That's why
Yeah.
But let's try something that we haven't done. I'm thinking now, like, what would make this movie good for me, like, just in sort of, is if he would have taken the whole Excalibur King Arthur shit and made it more like a modern thing. Because I think that's where he shines. Like Guy Ritchie, like Snatch, Lock, Stock, they have this thing that is sort of relatable as well.
Yeah.
And with the sort of like the shit that happens, in between there. But I think if he would have taken the whole concept, done some tweaks to it to sort of fit modern day, I think this movie would have been better.
Yeah.
Because he has a way of doing it. Like in Snatch, where they're robbing that, like the jewelry or the bookies or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That little scene where he's like, they can't get out and everything, and this guy's like, what's taking them so long? Yeah, they can't get out.
It's a security door.
Yeah, and then they're just pulling they're pushing the door. Yeah, they're pushing the door, and then Maurice comes in or whatever the fuck his name is, and just like, what are you guys doing? And he just opens the door because they take off their masks and they get filmed and everything. They just fuck up majorly.
But it's so brilliant.
Yeah, and that dialogue is believable. And same thing when Maurice sort of backs into the van.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you didn't see it? It's a van! Like that.
It was a bad angle. or
Yeah,
whatever.
oh yeah, whatever. And it's...
And they all turn around, it's like, it's right behind you.
Yeah. But I think, like, he should have taken the whole Arthur thing and done, like, a modern adaptation. Like, remove this sword, make it something modern.
Yeah.
Just a couple of tweaks, because I haven't seen that version of the book,
No. Yeah.
just because I think Guy Ritchie could pull that off.
Yeah, I think that would have maybe made it better. But
Maybe, yeah.
but then
It's a big
again,
maybe, and it's
I
a
think,
fun
yeah,
idea.
I think because in this way, we're not going to have to nag him about doing a fantasy movie, because I think a lot of people just wanted to see that.
Yeah,
like, what would
definitely.
happen if Guy Ritchie made like a fantasy
But this was
night movie?
But this was like Knight's Tale
Yeah.
again,
Yeah. But
with the Guy Ritchie flair.
Yeah, but the dirty British version.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty much that.
But there are some really cool parts about it that I really liked. I liked the whole twist of King Arthur being like this orphan kid growing up in the brothel and learning how to fight and becoming street smart and doing all this stuff. They make that really awesome. I love that. Like, and Charlie Hunnam really nails that type of character too.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's a bit, cocky and doesn't really give a shit about anybody but himself, but he kind of gives a shit about a lot of people anyways, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, not to drag it out too much, I really enjoyed it. Definitely worth a watch if there's nothing else that you'd rather see. I mean, now Alien is out.
I haven't even seen Guardians yet.
No, I still haven't seen Guardians 2. So
and
I need to.
I don't think I'm gonna see it at the cinema, like theaters, right now.
No,
there's just no time.
I've become really picky when I go to the movies now too. So I only
wanna
go
see,
to the fancy, the VIP cinema, and always during the day, and so.
Yeah.
I think they only have. I think they had like Guardians for a week, maybe, or not even.
Yeah.
Same with King Arthur. So I really need to be on it straight away.
Yeah. I think for me, what's coming up that I'm going to see is like Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Dark Tower. Those are my go-tos right now. Anything else coming out that I sort of seen, don't care.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see Alien or Alien Covenant because I am an Alien geek. I'm really curious to see how it continues on after Prometheus. Obviously, I've watched a lot of reviews and stuff, so I know sort of what it's about, the gist of it. So now I'm even more intrigued, and I really want to see it because a lot of people say it's really bad. So they
because I saw the
fumbled
one
it again.
I just saw the other one recently. I don't know the whole thing. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, it's so like it started off really bad for me. Like it was like everything.
It's very confusing. I need to see it again.
But you know what annoys me is that everything is CG. Like they rely on the CG too heavily.
But it's
on some
not,
of the things.
because-
No, but I mean like some of the things are, and they were so bad.
So
The
it's
stuff that was-
outdated?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I need to see it again.
I just watched like the intro and I was like, this is garbage.
because
like, I don't even want to see it.
that's one of the cool things about Ridley Scott, who directed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That he
Like,
does practical like as much as he can.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like it didn't work for me. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, but
I don't
like I
know.
said, I don't really remember it that
But
much.
I didn't really. I was doing
So-
something else as well, so
Yeah,
didn't
no, I
pay
mean,
that much attention.
I need to see it, but it's like a heavy movie. I don't
like
want to see it again, but I
Okay, yeah.
need to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only out of necessity. Maybe I should do like a re-talk about Prometheus. or
Instead of
something.
Prometheus, watch Event Horizon.
Oh, yes.
At least I remember it being good. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know if
it's amazing. It
'cause
still
it's
is.
fucking
It's,
creepy.
it's even more creepy now. Because
Yeah.
now we're
But-
grown
but
up
that-
and scared
yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm scared of shit. I don't know.
No, but I'm becoming more and more scared. I don't
Really?
know. You don't.
No.
When
I'm
was
like,
the last time you saw a horror movie?
Like
A
last time
an
I
actual horror movie.
no. That was like early 20s, like 20 to 20 something.
So you haven't
Like
seen
10 years ago. Like it was garbage.
See?
Like I've tried. Like I just think they're silly.
Yeah, but I mean, within these 10 years, there are some really epic horror movies that have come out, or scary movies, I
But
might
the thing
add.
is, I don't care about the people that die.
No,
That
no.
is a problem for me.
Well, I
Like
don't
if I
care
don't
about-
care, no, but that's the thing. Then I'm not scared. Like I don't care enough. Like I don't get like I'm like, oh, this empty shell of a character is walking around.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, no,
gonna
but
die.
it's not that. That's not a scary movie to me. That's a splatter or a horror flick.
No, but these aren't like.
I mean, like The Conjuring or
Yeah, exactly. What I'm talking about. Actually,
and
yeah.
what's it called?
And that other the Ring and the other one
The Grudge, you mean?
which
or
one
stuff?
was the kid in Flower that like
Yeah, that's The Grudge.
yeah, oh man, I hated it. It was garbage.
Yeah, but
I
those-
couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that
those
little
are the old
Flower,
ones.
like Flower,
I liked
like a
The
Chinese
Ring.
kid in Flower.
Yeah, Floor.
and
Floor.
It's Flower. Yeah.
Yeah, the powder.
Yeah, the powder, the baking thing.
Baking
Yeah,
thing.
it's garbage. Like this kid just in Flower, like I'm like slap him.
But I think you should watch
And I'm a parent, I would know.
Sinister. I recommend that one.
Would not see it. 'cause-
It's really good. Like,
But the one
It's
you
not me-
recommended, Instinct or whatever the fuck it was called, it was maybe an English title. You know, the one where the girls are climbing
Oh,
and they go down
yeah.
underground,
Oh, yeah.
and that was actually
I like that.
still like the acting is not all awesome,
No.
but still I love the idea.
Yeah, and I think they actually made a sequel to it, of
Mm.
course, because it
Don't know.
it kind of did good. So they're like,
Oh my God, we're
money,
gonna be-
money,
yeah.
money, money.
If you want to
Yeah.
watch something scary, watch Evil Dead 1.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fuck yeah. I think they actually it's out on the Swedish Netflix now.
What? Really?
Yeah, the first one.
Sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Evil Dead 1 and 2, man.
Yeah.
And then the
oh.
third one is where it sort of goes way more comedy.
Army of Darkness.
Army of Dark, but man, it was still the one we loved the most. You know, like we
Yeah.
really loved that one
I've
because
seen
of the
that one
humor
way
and
too
the,
many
yeah.
times. So good.
Swallow your soul. That's the second one, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Ah, but also
Swallow
third one.
this. Oh man!
Hail to the king, baby. Oh man, I could. Yeah, I
Did
could.
you say the words?
Yeah, well, not every tiny
Yeah,
little syllable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said him. Yeah.
Oh man.
Klaatu Virata.
That's so good.
I said the words.
Oh man, it's so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that it still has some effect. It's just not the effect you want. So good.
Fuck yeah. So if you haven't seen that, you need to see that.
Mm-hmm.
All pretty much every movie with Bruce Campbell in it. Just
Yeah.
watch it.
And the first one wasn't that stop motion or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like the clay faces, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can actually tell that it's clay or something.
Well,
know,
you
like-
can in all of them.
Yeah, but it's so much like the animations in the first one. They're so like, why am I watching this?
That's
But
why they
it's-
made the second one.
Yeah, I know, because it's the same movie.
It
pretty,
is.
Yeah, it's
It
practically like
It's
there's
just a
no-
little bit more funny and gory. I think.
exactly like, and the effects are a little better.
Yeah. But it's so funny.
But it's so fucked up, like when they jump on the that trap door.
Oh yeah.
And the eye just
Squeeze-
bloop, and she
squeeze
swallows
her
it,
head.
and what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Ugh.
fucking out there.
Man, we laughed our asses off.
But
It was
yeah,
so
and then
good.
your dad scared the fuck out
Well,
of
yeah,
us
he
watching it.
normally does.
Like no.
He's a scary guy.
Yeah, that face.
Oh man. Fuck, I was thinking of something else now. Yeah. Oh, we're rambling on.
Yeah,
But yeah, so King Arthur, again, just recapping.
Yeah,
I'd say good movie, nice sort of Sunday matinee.
yeah.
Easygoing. And like Elias said, just try and accept it for what it is.
Yeah,
It
don't
is a
expect-
goofy,
yeah.
it's not a spoof type movie. It's just more of it's Guy Ritchie's take on the fantasy thing.
Yeah.
Some really nice CG stuff and some not so nice CG stuff. Good, I would say good acting in general. And I like the pacing and, well, maybe not throughout the whole movie.
Isn't there a Swedish guy, Persbrandt, in it, or who is in it? There's supposed to be some Swedes in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Mikael Persbrandt.
It is him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
With the
that's
bad
right.
English and everything.
Yes, he is
Swenglish.
a
But I heard that he works
Viking.
in this one, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would recommend seeing that
Mhm.
if you don't have anything better to do. Also, I saw the the Ghost in the Shell movie with ScarJo.
He made a review of that as well.
Yes, I did.
I saw half of that.
Yeah, and again, it's just me experimenting, trying to see what I can do from my living room. So I apologize for the sound. I don't have a real microphone. I'm just using the fucking camera. I can't borrow that every time. But I should get my own sort of microphone set up, I guess, if I want to keep doing these. If you like the stuff, please let me know, because then I know that I can do more. But Ghost in the Shell, yes. Not the best of movies, but
The CG is pretty good. Cool, right?
like the whole movie visually is fucking crazy beautiful. Like it is so epic.
How does the white person
Whitewashing?
thing work for you?
I thought it was perfect.
It worked?
Yeah. I bring it up in the video.
Okay, yeah.
But because what I did was I watched that one and then I watched the original from '95. And I mean, she's a cyborg. She's a robot.
Yeah, definitely. But I would still sort of.
And because I compare the two, I have pictures. Like I actually have pictures in the video. But yeah, I compare the two and they look like Scarlett Johansson looks like the Major in Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
And she's got that blank face and she's really like, it's weird to say, but she is like acting perfectly.
Okay.
Because when you watch it, you're like, fuck, she sucks. But she's a robot. She doesn't have emotion. She doesn't know how to like express stuff.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. The movie is set in Japan. So, I mean, it's a futuristic Japan. You've seen the trailer with all the stuff. You've got, what's his name? Takei Kitano, which is...
Is he the partner?
He is like the...
Oh, shit, what is the name of the...
Well, he's the guy in command of the Major.
Yeah.
Like, so he's the head of that organization.
Okay, yeah.
And he's, super famous actor, director, and comedian from Japan. And he has a big role. And he speaks Japanese throughout the whole movie. So he's not doing the I need to speak English.
Japanese!
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kill Bill one.
Exactly. Like all the other characters, they speak English, but he speaks Japanese.
Oh, sweet.
Like the whole
That is
thing.
cool.
And everybody just understands him.
Yeah, that is
I thought
fun.
that was a really cool twist.
That is nice.
But obviously they have other white actors in it too, and then the whole whitewashing thing, I don't like it. But just if we just, how do you say,
Think about the movie?
narrow down to Scarlett Johansson being cast for this role, I think she's perfect. Easily,
I'm getting like Lucy vibes though.
yeah, but I kind of liked Lucy.
I hated Lucy. Like I watched it because I knew it was gonna be silly.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
the same thing. You need to just
Yeah.
take it for what it is.
But it's like the movie Wanted. Remember
Yes.
that? Garbage.
I know.
But I loved some of the concepts, like the
Yeah.
bending bullets, which is bullshit.
But it's
But it's
amazing.
still like a fun idea. Like,
Yeah.
and also the movie, was it called Push?
Yes, with
also,
Chris Evans.
Yeah, also garbage, but had some fun ideas that
nice,
they
dirty
jumper.
jumper.
I
Now
like.
there's a
actually.
concept that
Dude, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Like that is what I wanted to be at that
The
time.
one thing that fucking what's his face,
don't remember,
Darth
yeah.
Vader. I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, that kid. Yeah,
Anakin.
Anakin, Wine Walker.
Yeah, exactly. One thing he did,
Good.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
don't remember
no,
the acting, but-
and I've seen that movie way too many times.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Ghost in the Shell, definitely worth a watch. If you can still see it in the cinema, do it.
Okay.
Like
I totally.
really, just max it out. IMAX the shit out of that fucking movie.
Yeah, because
'cause
that's
it's-
worth it. Yeah,
yes.
I can imagine.
Like seriously, you could just mute it and just watch.
Watch the visuals.
So fucking.
Because I saw the geisha with the separating face thing.
Yes!
Oh my god.
And that's practical.
Yeah.
And then it just blends seamlessly with the CG.
With the CG, yeah.
It's amazing. It's so cool.
Some
if you
talent
go,
working on that one.
it is Studio Ghibli, the guys who did. No, not Ghibli.
Not
sorry.
Ghibli.
Uh,
I was
what
like, what?
No, what? Fuck. Sorry. The guys who made Lord of the Rings.
Oh shit, I have no idea. But I know that.
All the-
yeah.
Weta Studios. Sorry, I do apologize.
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
That made Totoro. And,
Totoro and Ghost in the Shell. But yeah, the guys who did all the stuff for Lord of the Rings and all that, they made the practical effects for this, and it's like mind-blowingly beautiful. But also, like I say in the video, like it's really trippy. Like when they hack in and out of stuff, like if you're a bit too hungover, hold on to your fucking seats and grab a plastic bag.
but what would you say, is the movie good?
Yes.
Like compared to the anime?
Uh,
Or like, no, I mean, like, is it living up to the sort of, like, or is
no,
it? No.
hell no. It has some great sort of callbacks, and they tribute the movie.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
One of my favorite scenes is when she runs into that puddle of water and she does the kick and then just stands on one leg and you can sort of see the water. Is that scene there?
It is
Because I know
there.
they've done some of the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, they have that scene in it, but it's not.
Awesome. In that sense.
No, not at all.
But it was awesome for the time as well.
Yeah.
Like it was.
No, I mean the timing and stuff in the original is flawless. Like everything, because I saw that scene and I had to rewind it again because it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
I mean, obviously, if he looks at the ground, then he's gonna see where she is. So she needs to be moving, and it's just so cool with the whole.
Exactly. It's so good. Oh.
Nice, I love it. But yeah, I mean, some of the stuff they did with the story, I don't really agree with, and I think
they
it's
did
a
some
bit.
changes for the movie.
Oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah.
And a thing to remember is that you need to do this. Like just adapting it directly will be garbage.
Yeah.
But then it's about making the right calls there, and it's not easy. Like it's super easy to sit afterwards and say that you could have done like this and that, but that's not how it works.
No.
You're there. It's a massive production. You have millions hanging on your fucking decisions.
Oh yeah.
And then at the end, you might have shit or you might have something good.
Exactly.
But remember, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of overview for a 2-hour plus movie. Mm-hmm. And trust me, you're gonna fuck up along the way.
Oh
So-
yeah, big time.
So I'm not bashing on the movie. I haven't seen it though, but
And
you know.
that's like what I would say now, sort of in when it's sunken in a bit. Don't see Ghost in the Shell as a Ghost in the Shell movie.
See it as a exactly. See it for
It's
what
a new
it is.
movie.
Yeah, it's a new movie.
totally different thing.
Forget everything you know about Ghost in the
Yeah.
Shell. Yeah.
But just appreciate the small little tributes that they have to the original, because some scenes are like shot by shot perfect
Yeah, I've
from
seen
the anime.
comparisons. Yeah.
Like the intro scene, if you have seen the anime,
Yeah.
when she gets created, like that is almost like shot for shot from
when she jumps
the
off
anime. Like when she's in the bath and she comes up and they put the skin on and all of that stuff.
Cool.
Really, really nice. Like well done. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch, but it isn't a good movie. I think if I had to choose, and it's actually difficult because I would rather go and see King Arthur, because that movie is more entertaining for me personally.
Yeah.
But if you only went for visuals, then no doubt Ghost in the Shell. So yeah. And if you want to hear me blabber on about these movies, like I said, just check out my stuff on YouTube called Robert Ekblom's Retalk.
Yes.
So, yes, that was it.
And regarding the movies that we mentioned, like that had like awesome concepts, but were sort of garbage, like they weren't that good. Jumper, Push, Wanted, and I think there was one more somewhere. But fuck it, those movies, if you want to see them sort of like we mentioned this before, but if you want to see somewhere where they take some of these concepts and make them good, watch Chronicle.
I was just going to say, I just bought it now.
Yeah, I saw that you posted that.
Yes. So I got the Blu-ray, bitch. Yes.
Yeah, so watch the movie Chronicle, where they take this sort of story and make it awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you make it, and that is on a tight budget compared to any of the other movies.
I have no idea what the budget was.
Yeah, but it was way smaller.
Yeah.
And then they got money, and they failed.
And also see that movie to know... Oh, sorry about the loudness. See that movie to know how to do... what's it called? A handheld movie? Because now... found footage movie.
Oh, yeah, they have a
the
lot
whole,
of...
the whole movie is just from handheld camera or security camera.
Is it?
Yep. The whole thing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Like I said, on a budget.
Oh, yeah. It's like the first Cloverfield, you know.
I haven't seen that.
I
was
thought
never,
it was okay.
I was never interested.
You can get a little bit seasick, I guess, but after Blair Witch, everybody wanted to do the found footage type things, and most of them suck ginormous balls. But Chronicle...
Not those tiny ones Robert drew on me on the challenge.
Exactly. I thought they were really big. But yeah, no, you definitely need to see Chronicle.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the name of it for some reason. I don't know
Chronicle?
why. Yeah. It's like, that fucking movie, it's so amazing. It's with this and this and this. I can tell you everything about the movie, but the
except
name.
the name, yeah.
It's just fuck.
But yeah, totally worth watching.
Yeah.
It's about these three kids that aren't friends or in any way. Like, they go to the same school.
Two of them are cousins.
They are?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But yeah, they sort of happen upon these things. They all get superpowers. And you see their personalities sort of play out with their lives and personalities, sort of how it affects them.
Yeah. It's so cool.
It's so...
and just following them, like... How they develop their powers, it's really cool, and the way they talk about it, like just jumping into some minor spoilers, I guess, but they talk about it as being a muscle that you have to train. So it's like in the beginning they do small stupid stuff and they start bleeding from their noses. But then like they just get better and better and stronger and stronger, and it goes. So it's like. It has so many sort of, like, it starts off as like a teenage college movie and then goes off to be like this feel-good thing where they're sort of friends, and then goes into like their personal lives, and it gets darker, and it has so much. The whole movie is really dark. Like
exactly.
From the start, you know, because the movie starts out with this kid, like the main antagonist, I guess, or our main character. Forget his name, but it starts out with him turning on his camera, and he's like,
"Oh shit, yeah!" He has like one of those handhelds,
because he gets abused at home, and his dad's an alcoholic, and his dad's banging on the door, and he's like, I'm videotaping this now. You can't do this. Like, from now on, I'm going to videotape everything.
Yeah.
And that's how it starts off. And then he's always got this camera with him.
Yeah.
And it's so genius. It's,
it's so
but
good, yeah.
that's how it starts. So immediately you're into this guy's life, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
You just know he gets, you know...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
he gets bullied by everybody.
everybody's dad, his friends, you know,
Yeah.
like people at school and everything. His life is shit.
And what happens when a person like that gets superpowers?
Yeah.
It's so genius.
It's so good. Yeah. It's
Man.
like, and it's not unique in its way. Like, the story isn't anything new. It's just told well.
Yeah.
I think that is the key here. It's not original stories.
But I think it is,
No, but
because
it isn't.
when
The
it
thing
came
is-
out, it was.
No, but I mean the storyline is not unique.
No.
It is the basic.
Well, every fucking movie is based on the same story, I guess.
But that's what I mean.
Good,
but
evil.
it's how you tell it,
Yeah.
and I think they tell it well here. So
Yes.
watch Chronicle.
Chronicle.
CH.
And then don't watch
And I-
Fan 4-Stick, because
Oh yeah, don't watch anything else that he's made after that, because you're just gonna cry blood.
yeah. Time to googly go, I think.
Yes. So Sketchbook Heroes, skedaddle.
It's so loud.
Ah, yes, I heard it. Just blew my ears out.
Loud.
So loud. 2 boys, 1 desire. Ugh, why did I say boys? what the fuck?
I'm not a boy, I'm a man.
Manly man.
Two men.
2 manly men.
One desire.
1 desire.
Sweaty balls.
Buttstock.
Centaur legs.
Hairy balls. Merman.
Kilts. What will they think of next?
Bam, 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 bam.
Stay tuned for next episode to find out.
Yes. Until then, my friends, buckle up. Tune in. Do things. Why would you tune in? If you're listening to this, you are already tuned in.
Yeah, so you should
Fuck
tune
it.
out.
Tune out.
Tune out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Go draw, comment all that shit. Check us out on sketchbookheroes.com. Leave iTunes reviews.
Go to YouTube.
Get naked and dance. YouTube.